What's up everybody, Super NG6 signing in, and we are back for more GreedFall. Last time we start our research for Jonas. This time we will keep looking for him.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Ask about the contract between the knot and the fontaine, because that's what we see last time. That Jonas was a...
You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
So, sorry about if you hear like strong noises, it's coming from outside. Yeah. So last time we started our search for Jonas, we know that his father can bring him back by force. The mom was not wanting to talk to us about it. Chef was saying that the son get kidnapped and stuff like that. Adopted, sorry. And shit like that. But it's not the case, obviously. So here we have something we can pick up. I would like you to prepare several meal and bring them to the warehouse we own on the canal. My husband will have to work there with his clerk and is meant for a few days, so make sure that there is enough food for everyone. And be discreet. We do not want other families to know what is happening.
This document mentions another property, a warehouse.
So let's go see that warehouse.
Shall we take a peek?
We know that the friend of Jonas was mentioning earlier that she heard a voice coming from the canal. She was hearing the voice of Jonas. Sorry about that. I have a little bit difficulty to speak it today. So let's see. Right now on the map we see we have two entry points. Usually it's because you have two doors. You can go by the main door if you want, or the second door.
Here we are.
It's up to you.
Careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Yes, let's be discreet. And by discreet I mean going in by the main door.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nords are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nords took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
So we'll try to reason him again. It's a 50-50 chance. We just have 1 point in charisma right now, so let's try with it.
You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
It failed. So now we can threaten him or tell him like what Sir the Concilian taught us. Let's go with that one. I don't like threatening people.
Binds you to the Nords. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nords. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Nords.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
So we see we have to go like a little bit further with that one. If you wonder like, oh, is the beginning of the game, it's fixed, they will say yes, they will say no, depending of charisma. On my other playthrough of the game, I put also a point on charisma like what we did in the beginning. He say yes right away with the option of the charisma. So it's really like depending, it's really luck. I'm guessing it's RNG that like they are using when you start the conversation, I guess.
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Nords. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
So this is the end of Jonas' quest. Now let's go talk to Vasco to confirm it to him that we find him. Let's start bang right here, bang left. Open the door. Open that door over here too. Alright. Let's open the door. Let's see how far Vasco is. He is pretty far. I say let's go do that quest first. We don't have side quests anymore right now. We just have the main quest to do. Let's pick up that at the same time. Basically, before we leave, we will go and talk to Vasco because Vasco will tell the same speech again. Where's your cousin? And this and that. And he will also thank us because Jonas show up.
Lord de Sardet, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. and I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
So now we have a first
Goodbye,
side
Excellency.
quest related to the main quest that ambassador like that will give us side quests. We will do a side quest now that will be like the main thing we will be focusing on. A part of this video and probably for the end of the next video. But for the beginning of the next video, like what we did for Jonas and the one with Kurt before that. So he said that a fake person is doing wrong business with like elixir and stuff like that. And another thing, like one of the things that bothered me about the game is our name is the Sardais. We don't have like a main name, so like we just have a family name in the game that's known about, nothing else. Here's the
Citizens, I present
alchemist.
to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is.
So we see it look very shady.
No doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we
Let's
had a
speak with
word
him.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
We can ask about the side effect. We can like just move away. Ask for a demonstration. Let's ask for the side
Are there
effect.
any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
So let's ask for a demonstration. Let's see if it will do one
Will
for
you
us.
drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force it.
You see, he doesn't want to give us the
Brilliant
thing.
idea, Kurt.
Let's
Let's
equip.
take a look at his cart.
We remember last time we went for the other armor to be able to pass for the knot. Let's wear better armor this time. If you go behind here, we open the door. We can go see for his cart. Let's go here. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who returned the room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. His old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vital or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. If that was true, it would be chaos everywhere. An alchemist research book. This page are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting, experimental result, patient observation, and incomprehensible symbol. But the complexity of some recipe leave no room for doubt. The author was true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. And now we get attacked by random people. Let's change weapon. There we go. So basically those were bandits, like they were his bodyguard. If you want, we'll just go level 2. They were sitting here. It's because us, we were on the other side, so they didn't really like see us at the first time. Don't have any repercussion to kill bandit, you don't have to worry about those one. Let's pick up a vial and let's go see our dude. There we go. Sometimes I press the wrong button because square and X are alternate in the game a lot. Sometimes it's very confusing. Let's come back for round 2.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him his remedy.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
And he ran away.
Gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern.
And you can see people are very upset right now about him because, well, it's a scam. We still need to do the fixing this thing too. Woo, we have a barrel. Let's do that. So here, if you go here right away, which you're not supposed to, but you can. You can see we can use a key here. It's locked. So let's look around, try to find that key. Or maybe not. If I remember, the key was somewhere around here though. Or maybe not, who knows. Here we go. Oh, we pick up Gold Queen. Oh well, let's go upstairs, let's go talk to our alchemist. So I was saying in the beginning of the game, more side quests take a lot of time in this game, but they are also very important to the well-being of the game. There we go, the keys are here. So they are very important. They will help you play easier like later on, and especially like at the end of the game. You will need the side quests to do some special stuff in the game. So us, we will do the side quests. Of course, like I tell you guys, like if you don't want to see the side quests, let me know in the video. I can skip some maybe, but most of them need to be seen. They are very important. I'm not gonna read all of the letters. If you want, you can pause it. Those ones are not really like important. So let's speak with him.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
So he was a respected member, so why is the ambassador Saim doesn't like him? Let's ask about this carrier.
Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Well,
Why does
he's
Sahib
obsessed.
bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
So as we can see, the alchemists are kinda hardcore. The alliance, they really want to find remedy. They are alchemists. You know, through the history, alchemists always like are the one being seen that they do like they want to find a cure for everything, and they sometimes go overboard. In this context, they love to torture people
Are you not ashamed to have
to try to
poisoned
find
those
their
poor
thing.
souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
We can arrest him, we can help him leave the city. Personally, I want to help him leave the city. He didn't torture people. What he did is not really wrong. You know, it's like trying to find a remedy for the people. Let's try to help
you
him.
leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
So now we have different options to do our quests. So our options are very quite simple actually. If you press here, I level up. So while we level up, we can like learn new points. Let's go in the sword. So our sword will be better. So as you can see, we can find a way to exit the tavern discreetly. We can negotiate with the angry crowd. So we can try that. And we can make the guy go out by the back door too. So that's probably what's gonna happen is we will make them go out by the back door. Make him go out by the back door. First we'll try to talk with the people, but will be in our next video. So if you enjoyed the video guys, let me know in the comment below. I'm very happy to read all of your comments. And again, if you want to see like a full video about one quest, we can do this. Or if you enjoyed the way we're doing it right now, like we do like the whole side quest in one video and we just finish it in the beginning of the next video, I'm also in for that. So let me know what you think in the comment below. If you have any questions also, leave them there. I will be happy to read them and try to answer them on that guy. See you next time. Super NG6, log out.